Hi, I'm Jackqueline Lou with IdeateTV, and I'm here with the voice of Peppermint Patty, Patricia Patts. Hi. Hello. So tell us a little bit how you got into this industry.
Well, I started as a child actor. My sister kind of got the whole family into it. And so I was doing it from the time I was 3 years old. Eventually, I was hired to be Annie. I was the original Los Angeles Annie in 1978 and 79. And while I was touring in San Francisco, Charles Schulz, the creator of Peanuts, and Lee Mendelsohn, the producer, came to see me in the show and offered me the role. Wow. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the casting process. How did that go?
They just called my people. Yeah, that was simple. Yeah, they came to see the show. They called my people and offered me the role. Okay. Yeah.
What kind of influence did Peanuts and Charles Schulz have in your life?
Not really anything until recently. I started doing shows, Comic-Cons, about a year ago. And I really didn't understand the impact that the entire show had on our culture, but also in particular this character. She was born in 1966, and at the time a woman couldn't own her own house. She couldn't have her own checking account. She couldn't have a credit card. And so for him to have done a character that was so fierce and so independent and so well respected, she was the leader. She was the coach in all of the sports that they did. And everybody respected her for that. That was groundbreaking in 1966. So, and then a year later, he introduced Franklin. And the newspapers at the time were horrified that Franklin was walking next to Linus and was talking to Linus. They didn't want that. And they were like, no, you have to take him out. And he said, you run it the way that I draw it, or I pull it. And so they ran it. So that's just groundbreaking. And I'm so proud to be a part of something that worked so hard to always do the right thing. Yeah.
So let's talk about a little bit about your acting, because you've done acting and voice acting. What are the differences? What do you like about them?
Voice acting is great because you don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to get dressed up. You don't sit around all day waiting for other people to get, ready. Generally, you walk into a studio, they're ready for you. It's just you and the director, and you get to work and then you're done. So that's the best part about doing voiceovers. And then it's really fun to I can watch them and know which is my voice. And yet it's also the character. So, it's like this dual thing that's going on that nobody else is aware of, but I am. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. On-camera work is a lot more difficult, but it's also fun in its own way. Yeah.
And do you have words of advice for people that want to get into this industry?
Yes, community theater. Find a theater group near you. If you don't have one, make your own. Also today with, your cell phone, get a group of friends together. You're going to have a friend who likes to write. Have them write a script. You're going to have somebody that loves being on their phone and taking pictures. Have them film it. Put it on YouTube, get it out to the world, and then make something else and make something else after that. Work begets work. And just doing those things inspires you and brings more people into your sphere who are going to want to support you. Yeah.
And do you have any upcoming projects that you're excited about?
I am moving. It's a project. It's not the kind of project you meant, but I am moving out of my house. I've been there for 22 and a half years. I have no idea where I'm going. I haven't bought a new house yet, so that's my project currently. But most of the time, when I'm not at one of these shows, I watch dogs for a living.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And do you have a website you want to promote?
You can find me at patriciapatts.com. Most of social media, you can find me at Patricia Peppermint Patty Patts. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And you're like the embodiment of Peppermint Patty. I just wanted to say that, like, you were pretty much born to play this.
I know.
So thank you so much for your time.
If Peppermint Patty grew up and got a nose job, she would be me.
Exactly. Thank you again for your time. I'm Jackqueline Lou with IdeateTV.